Alright, so the other day we extracted all the honey off of these frames. So today I'm going to put the frames back in. And this gives the bees a head start on. They don't have to build all this comb out. They'll just have to repair it a bit. And then they can start putting honey back into it. Makes it easier for them. Still got bees trying to go after the last bits of honey, but this is all pretty dry, so they're not really going to find much. Alright. Got the lighter?
Yep. Here you go, hon.
Thank you. Get a little fire going. Catch.
Hey, bud.
Getting a smoker light can be a pain in the butt. You'll know when it's going, because all of a sudden you get a whoosh, and you get a lot of smoke.
Oh, there we go. It's starting.
A little bit, yeah.
There's your lesson on getting a smoker started.
Yep, now we got fire. That should get us going. All right, let's go into the hive that I want to put the frames back into first. Always give them a little smoke, let them know you're coming. We're going to go in now. Gave this hive a pollen patty last week. We haven't had a lot of rain. And they're not touching it, which is a good sign. It means they're bringing pollen in. If they wanted it, they would eat it. Is there any on this side? Come on, guys. I wind up smushing bees. Let's go, boys. Get off. Get off. All right, there we go. These are just frames I put in last week as like placeholders in case they decided to start building, but not a lot of comb being built this time of year.
Yeah. It's just an ant, but not a bee.
So this hive I'm running is what they call a single brood box. The brood box is down here. I have a honey excluder, queen excluder, and this is the honey super. You look at this hive, I have 2 brood boxes, then I have the queen excluder, and I have 2 honey supers. They didn't really build this out as much. This actually worked out the best so far for honey, because they filled all 10 frames in this. Oh, sorry buddy, smushed him, he might be mad. Right now there's not a lot of bees up in here working. This one's got, it's got a little comb on it, so we'll leave that one in there. Let's go, buddy. So if you notice, I'm shaking bees, I'm in the hive, and they really don't react to me. Very gentle bees. These have some comb on them. I'm gonna let them stay. There's nothing going on with this one. This is the same thing I did last week, except I had a lot more bees when I was shaking the honey frames.
Goat break. Hi, boys. Hey. Hey, bud. Hey, Oreo. They're getting big. Yeah, what's up? That's squeaking. There's a branch that's going to break in the woods somewhere. All right, I'm back.
Alright, I just gave them a little smoke, let them know I'm coming in here. This is the queen excluder. What this does is it keeps the queen down below. The worker bees can fit through, the queen theoretically can't. And as you can see, the building comb on it. So we're just going to take a quick peek, make sure we still see signs of a good laying queen or a happy hive. Heads up, bees. So this is going to be my one experiment this year of running a single brood chamber, and I'm going to see how the bees overwinter. So this frame, we have some honey, some pollen. I can see some bees with pollen on their legs, so they're bringing pollen in. And now we're into the bottom box, so every frame we pull, we're going to look for the queen. She normally wouldn't be on the outside frames, but sometimes she is. So, she's not out here. So the outer frames are normally the honey frames, and then the inside frames is where you find the brood and the eggs. This frame's nice and light. So if it looks, I see some cat brood, I see some larvae. And let's see if we see a queen anywhere.
I don't see her.
I'm going to try to look, see if I can see some eggs. Oh, tough today. Any queen anywhere? Nothing yet. We may have to feed this. So this hive right now, I don't see a lot of honey in here. So might have to start feeding them sugar water so they don't starve to death. And the queen will definitely slow down this time of year. So I'm gonna have to buy some sugar today. There is some honey in here, but not a lot. So we don't want this. Yep, there's a yellow jacket trying to freeload. Oh, I'm starting to sweat.
You.
So,
I'm sweating.
some looks like some nectar.
I don't see her.
Not yet. Heads up, bees.
Buddy.
A lot of light frames.
I don't think she's there. Check the other side. Oh, I thought that was a bumblebee.
All right. Yep. Shoot, this frame is breaking. This frame might have to get replaced.
Looks heavy.
No, no, just was stuck. Still got pollen coming in. A lot of times you look for like day-old eggs, fresh eggs, and that's a good sign that the queen is nearby. I'm not seeing a lot of eggs.
Uh-oh.
No, I just think it's the time of year. I don't.
Yeah.
A lot of food.
Let's see.
What's up?
I don't see any. I don't see the queen.
Where? In Ninegret? You should be able to.
It's Christina.
I don't know. I'd have to look at that in a minute. Okay. I do see some larvae in different stages. I don't know. No queen yet. Looks like we got some nectar in there anyway. I'm dying.
Bud, Oreo.
Okay. This one's light too.
Hmm.
I don't think I see any eggs. Nice, so it's going.
Let's see. Do we see her yet?
I don't know. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. Get a close up of this cat brood. Looks like this stuff isn't hatching out.
Yeah. Sugar water?
That's a mite.
A mite? Oh no.
Alright. I'm gonna keep the super off of this, and we're gonna have to treat for mites.
Okay.
I think that's what's getting to these that's what's getting in here. I think that's why I'm seeing some of these cells with the larvae not hatching, because the mites are getting them.
It's a lot of honey on that other one. Oh my goodness.
Well, hopefully we got a couple of frames here that
Yeah.
this one's got no weight either.
Let's see.
So there's some capped honey on this one.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little
anyway.
bit. Just on the corner there.
We must have missed the queen.
Missed her. I didn't see her, huh?
I haven't seen her either, but I'm assuming we missed her. She could be on this last frame, who knows? It's got a little weight to it.
See? is she? She's not here.
No, we missed her. So this hive it's in good shape, but I think we're gonna have to give it a mite treatment. Heads up, bees. And there's plenty of bees in there, as you can see. Mites will wreak havoc on a hive. Okay. Hopefully she wasn't on this ring.
You see her?
Heads up, bees coming in. Check that out. I'm not going to put the excluder back on.
Ciao.
Oh, you son of a gun. Why are you stinging me?
Uh-oh.
I'm like watching it sting me. It wasn't nice. What did you do to him? Leave the queen excluder off.
Let's see, I think we have more. Yeah, we gotta put all these back in too. Wrap it up
What's that?
before we put the other ones in.
Huh? Oh, you know what? We'll put a pollen patty back in here. Not that they've been eating it, but we'll leave it in for them. Must have been a young bee. I couldn't even really feel him stinging me. Whoop! I don't want to cover that hole. Young bees don't have much of a sting to them. The older ones will wallop you. All right. Let's check this hive. This was a split I did in the spring. I've been doing pretty well this year. I gotta paint this cover though. The sun glare is brutal.
Ooh, look at that.
Right, this one doesn't have a queen excluder. This one I'm just letting them build. The problem I had early in the year was I didn't run a queen excluder. When I put my honey supers on, the queen went up and laid in all the honey supers. So I had to wait. I had to put the queen excluder on. And then I had to wait for all the bees to hatch out. And then I had to wait for them to build honey. So it cost me about a month. All right. Oh, by the way.
That looks like a new frame. Yeah.
All right, so
Starting on one side.
yep.
Right there.
This is an outer frame, so not too bad. Now, if you ever get stung while you're working your bees, smoke it. Smoke the sting, and it'll keep the other bees from wanting to sting you.
Buddy.
So it actually looks like we got some honey here. This has got a little weight to it. Alright, so we got honey across the top, which is nice. I got larvae in different stages. And this is an outer frame, so that's good. So if we look here, capped, we got capped brood, larvae.
Honey. Right there.
Good amount of honey. So this hive is looking good. Now you don't really need to go into the whole hive as long as everything looks good. So I might just check 1 or 2 more frames and then be done with this one. Yeah, so look at this. More capped brood. Honey across the top, which is a good sign because the queen won't usually go across the honey. So if I were to put a honey super on here, I could probably run it without a queen excluder. More, same thing, honey across the top, more capped brood. And I see some eggs in there. So this queen is still laying really well. But I would say it's because she had, the hive has plenty of resources. They have a decent amount of honey. You can see the honey band across the top. Be nice if we could see the queen real quick. Same thing. No queen yet. I'm already happy with what I'm seeing, but I'm just gonna see if I can find a queen real quick. So this frame I think I checkerboarded earlier in the year. Look at this, look at the yellow jacket in here. Get out of there. Yeah, I think what I did is I checkerboarded this to try and get some of this comb built. So they're building this frame and she's already laying in it. One more frame and then we're done with this hive. This hive is doing really well. Now if I had to, I could take a couple frames from this hive and put it in that other hive to give them some honey or some resources. I'd like to be able to get the queen on video.
Let's see.
This is actually a lot of honey. You can just see the brood down in that little corner there.
Yeah.
So this hive is doing really well. All right, put this back together. So this was my split from the spring. And I had no intentions of getting honey out of this hive this year. I just want them to build numbers, be healthy for next year. And they're doing quite well.
Good job, hon.
Okay. Heads up, bees.